So the last thing that Kevin and I wanted to share with you was the issue of what's called PeerMark questions. So again, here I am with my classes. I click one of my classes. I go up to libraries, and you have the PeerMark questions feature. So in order to do anything with PeerMark questions, you have to basically take your students through a peer review session or draft workshop in Turnitin. And I have to be honest, I don't use this feature very often. Actually, I haven't used it at all. I typically do that through Google Docs that's how I handle most of my draft workshopping and taking kids through the process of writing. But I still wanted to share it with you. And basically what you're seeing here is the what will come as a sample library. But basically this is sort of like a peer review worksheet that students would complete as they review a peer's essay and turn it in. So if you wanted to add to the library, you click that and you would add, go through the process of adding questions. So you have a free response question or a scale question, a scale being like rate this thesis statement or this paper in general on a scale of 1 to 5 or something like that. So, we'll just take a quick look at the default one that comes. This is the sample library one. And it says system here, so that's the one that comes from the system. So you can just view the questions. So, if you're the type of person that uses peer review worksheets and you have some, you might build those into, this library, this particular PeerMark library. So this is the one that I just created but didn't do anything with, so I'm going to delete it. But in any event, so that's how you would, get those into the system. But it doesn't do any good unless you create a PeerMark assignment. So if you go under assignments and say you're going to add another assignment here, and you're going to make it a PeerMark assignment, and click next step. Over here, you're going to select the assignment that you want to use it with. So let's say I wanted to do this essay that my class did earlier in the year. I'm going to assign, say, 25 points to the PeerMark assignment. You'd set your due dates. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Save and continue will take you to the next step, which is basically saying how many papers will get distributed. And you can edit this as you see fit. But I'm going to, basically just require one paper reviewed by one student. Save and continue. And then you can add the questions that you want students to respond to in their review. So if you just click Add Question, you can go in and add the questions here, or you can select a set that's already there that you want to include. Anyway, so once those are there and you wanted to add them, you'd say Add All Questions. Eventually they'll pop up at the bottom there. So these are the questions, and you would click Save and Finish. And now you have your PeerMark assignment in place. So here's my class list, and you can see how it would look, at least for you. And then you have a peer review tab. So again, if you go to PeerMark questions, and you can build your library here in terms of the different things you might use for peer review.